I'm making this video to document this project and to leave a message to those wanting to create your own comic book. Time flies more quickly than you think, and hopefully my story motivates you to pick up that abandoned comic book and try again. I've been creating comic books since 2014. It was mostly comic strips or short stories, but never an original 24 or more page story, because the process felt daunting, honestly. But the desire to leave something meaningful behind is something I do think about all the time. And this is where the topic of today's video comes in: Wildpack. I came up with the story in 2018, and it's been the subject of my obsession ever since. Wildpack pulls from my love of Western films and American folklore. This world is filled with anthropomorphic cats and dogs, where the Wild West remains untamed and legends and myths are real. In Volume 1, Kit Laws lives peacefully running a shop with his mother and little sister, but his world is flipped upside down when he finds a clue that links to his father's killer, Red Hat. This opens up some old wounds and a newfound determination to enact justice. As Kit travels, he joins other characters affected by Red's greed and cruelty. Although Kit has been preparing this for his entire life, little does he know how much power Red has over him. This has been the synopsis since 2018, but I didn't know the specifics, the ending, or how the story would progress past Volume 1, only that there would be 3 volumes in total. I've been working on the story for 7 years, and you might be thinking, God damn, how is that possible? Well, life has a way of throwing detours, but the main reason is that I needed to gain experience working on a larger story like Wildpack. Case in point, and this is a little embarrassing to admit, but I actually attempted to make a webcomic version, which ended horribly. I couldn't keep up with the pressure I put on myself uploading the chapters, and I didn't even have a script. Each upload was created on the fly, giving myself a week at least to come up with the episode, which was ridiculous. No one should do that. I'm not a webtoon artist. My background did not prepare me for the storytelling of this magnitude, which required extensive planning. It got to the point where I disliked the story and process, so I ultimately quit and took the webcomic down. The experience was so disappointing that I took a large break from Wildpack, knowing I could do better and wanting more for the story. And I say all this to say that it's perfectly normal to fail. It's the best experience after all. Earlier I mentioned that a reason for failing was a lack of experience, so in 2022 I decided to work on a different story called Through Your Lens to give myself practice, which, shameless plug, you can read for free on Tapas or Webtoon or purchase a physical copy on Amazon. I'll leave the links below. Thanks. Anyways, Through Your Lens gave me so much experience. I learned how to format my comics for Amazon Publishing, format them on Kindle, get ISBNs, and just develop my artistic skills. And sure, it has a very indie feel. I did everything myself, but it's the kind of experience you can only get by doing and not through research alone. Plus, I'm proud I finished what I set out to do, to create a comic. After publishing Through Your Lens in 2022, I began work on Wildpack's script. It went through 4 different scripts, at least 2, working with an editor, until finally arriving in the present 2024. I'm now translating rough drawings from the script, and I don't know about you, but it's really difficult for me visualizing the possibilities on the page. It can be mentally taxing. Okay, so I just finished page 102 out of 161, so that leaves 59 pages left for the rough. Like, obviously you can't tell what the hell's going on. As long as I know what's going on, that's all that matters, really. It's funny how some of these are like super well detailed, like this one. You can tell which ones I visualize more clear in my head. But even so, this time around, I'm gonna try and give it my all. In the past, I just did everything myself, but this time around, I've worked with an editor. I even worked with a music composer to create future marketing things, and eventually hire a letterer and potentially a colorist. I'm not 100% on that one, but I might do it because, again, I really want to make this the best as I possibly can, and it's just much easier to delegate things. Also, creating comics is tough, but it's also rewarding, and that's why I'm not giving up on the story. I think about this project all the time. I think about it when I eat, while I toss and turn in bed, on the toilet, while I'm getting my back blown out, in the shower. You know, what people say if you're constantly thinking about something. It's important. So I'm taking my time, putting in the work, and giving it my all. And that's all I have to say, pretty much, for the meantime. This video just serves as an introductory video for this project. So look forward to more videos of Wildpack's progression, and I'll be coming up with some more topics, things that inspire me, and other, I guess, artist problems? Not really even problems, just, I don't know, I can only talk about my experience. So just look for more videos in that vein. Anyways, thanks for listening. I can't wait to share more about Wildpack and comic creation in general. Take care.